Hello everyone, welcome to my first video. I'm Raj and I will give you a brief introduction about machine learning, and later we will dive deeper as we continue with our playlist. So let's start. The first question that comes in our mind whenever we explore a new field is, what does it actually mean? What exactly is machine learning? Let's see. The way I break it down is, when we train computers to do a particular set of tasks, and then it learns patterns from it to perform that task on its own without any human intervention. That is machine learning for me. Don't worry about this definition. As we go much further in this video, I hope you will get a more clear picture about machine learning. So here is the overview about what we will be discussing in this video. Now let's move on to answer our first question. Why should we use machine learning? One of the reasons why I feel that we should use machine learning is that when we simply code, it's quite time consuming for making changes in the code because the code is too long and we have to go through it entirely for making some changes when we update the data. What machine learning does is that it simplifies the code and adapts itself to the new updated data. Another reason why I feel we should use machine learning is that its ability to solve complex tasks and find easier solution for those tasks. It also has many advantages. Like we have already seen the adapting capabilities of the machine learning system, and it also produces accurate results for the prediction tasks we give to it. It also has the analyzing power for huge chunk of data, which in machine learning terms is also called data mining. Now let's move on to the next part. Let's see some of the machine learning systems that we have. Machine learning systems are broadly classified into 4 categories. First is the supervised learning, then we have unsupervised learning, then we have semi-supervised learning, and finally we have reinforcement learning. So now let's explore what is supervised learning. So in supervised learning, we have a set of input features along with the output, which is called the labels. In this, these labeled observations are split into train and test set, which in turn is passed through an ML algorithm, and it produces some results that we call prediction. I know it may sound confusing to you right now, but hold on, I will give you an example. Let's take an house price prediction model. So in a house price prediction model, you're given number of bedrooms, the size of the house, the locality in which it's located, and the prices according to the locality. So in future, if someone comes and asks you the price for an house in a particular locality, the supervised learning machine algorithm will help you predict the price for that house. Here are some supervised learning algorithms for your reference: k-nearest neighbors, linear regression, logistic regression, support vector machines, and many more. And these are some of the important ones that we will cover in our playlist. So now let us move towards another machine learning system, that is unsupervised learning. So in unsupervised learning, we have data that is not labeled. Let me give you an example. In today's online shopping world, what we see are the product recommendations. So how does it work? It is all due to unsupervised learning. So in the graph, we can see that there are 2 different clusters. So what it can be age or gender or any other thing in an online shopping platform which gets segregated. Like this may be another age group, like for kids, and this may be for elder people, and they might give you product recommendation based on this unsupervised learning system. So there are different algorithms in this, and the most important unsupervised learning algorithms are clustering, under which we have k-means, dbScan, HCA, then we have anomaly and novelty detection, which is used for fraud detection, like credit card frauds. Then we have visualization and dimensionality reduction, under which we have principal component analysis, which we will study later. Let us move towards our third machine learning system, that is semi-supervised learning. So in this, we have some data that is labeled and most of the data is unlabeled. Let me explain you by giving an example. Like in Google Photos, we have photos of a picture of a person. When you tag a person in that picture, all the remaining photos of that person get tagged and get filtered out for your ease of usage. So the idea behind that is semi-supervised learning. What we can see is the supervised learning, in which two classes are easily classified, like if it's a cat or not. And we have semi-supervised learning graph, in which a few of them are classified correctly and most of the data is unlabeled. There are some algorithms, and what is important in this that these are combinations of supervised and unsupervised learning algorithms. And examples of these are DBNs and RBMs. Moving on towards our last machine learning system and the most interesting one. Let me divide this into 4 characters. First one is the agent, then we have the rewards, then we have the penalties, and finally we have the policy. So the system which is learning is called the agent. This agent goes to the environment and then detects and performs some actions. And if those actions give a positive feedback, then we get the reward. And if there is a negative feedback, we get the penalties, and then we try to improve the system. And finally, after several retries, it figures out the best way, that is called the policy, for solving the problem, and we get the maximum reward by which the whole system improves. Mostly we see this in game development, and one of the documentaries that I would recommend you to watch is the AlphaGo. This is the Go board, and the documentary is based on an AI system that plays this game and defeats the world champion Lee Sedol. Now let us move towards the last segment of a video, that is real world applications. So in real world applications, there are many applications which are used in various fields such as medical, personal assistant, business, security, recommendation systems, travel. So in medical systems, we have cancer cell detection, brain tumor detection, and many other detections which have helped in medical diagnosis. Then we have personal assistants. We all know these days chatbots are quite famous. Then next we have in the business fields, where we can predict our sales revenue for the next year and even the stock prices. These are some of the interesting applications of machine learning. In the security, as I already told, detecting credit card frauds. We have even recommendation system, which we have shopping preferences on Amazon, music playlist on Spotify, movie recommendations on Netflix. All these are ML applications which we use in our day-to-day life. And during our travel, we use Google Maps, where real-time traffic is calculated by machine learning algorithm. Even the taxi fare is calculated by a machine learning algorithm. So you are surrounded by machine learning algorithm almost everywhere. So what's next? I will be implementing supervised learning algorithms using Python in my upcoming videos. I will also be doing some interesting machine learning projects and uploading the videos on my channel. So if you liked my content, please like and hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video.